Did you cause Shanann's disappearance?
We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised anything.
Somebody's got to start doing something. It's very hard. And these people are out there just don't care how we feel. It's a shame that they don't have any empathy, they don't have no heart, they don't have nothing. To go out there and just destroy our family is not the thing to do.
The Rzuceks had been the victims of conspiracy theories, all by YouTubers around the world infatuated with the case. Others have even threatened their lives.
They're doing it for views, they're doing it for money.
People who feel they are entitled to profit off our loss, we urge you, please stop.
Yeah, lost. Talk about what I want.
Someone to go and commit suicide for this to stop.
Don't tell me to drop this case, because you'll be banned from here straight away. I want zero tolerance with anybody telling me to drop the case. If you want me to drop the case, jog on, get out of my room, and stay out of my room. We now know what's going on, don't we? It's personal, and it's money. A vindictive family coming after one man who supported your daughter, and still does.
How many more examples do you want me to show you before you shut your mouth? Talk to your attorney. Talk to your bloody family. Don't talk to people on here about me.
Sit back, really, in that chair of yours, and ask yourself, how would you feel if that was your grandchild?
Believe you me, there's not a day or a second that we don't think about it.
People who are armchair detectives going out there trying to find scraps of evidence say that, Chris wasn't the killer, it was X.
Look, this is what we miss every day of our lives. Would you like AD to be talking all this crap about your family? It's pictures and memories. People talk about it like they're nothing.
This is their tragedy and their story, and it's being taken away from them.
Your victim's card's gone. I promise not to talk about that case anymore, and I'm not talking about the case. Because I'm leaving this case. I refuse to cover the case anymore. I cannot talk about the Watts case on here, YouTube. I promise not to. I'm not doing Watts on YouTube anymore. As we move away from non-stop Watts case, we have to have other interests. We'll be on Patreon later, where we'll talk about the Watts case to the cows come home. I don't think I'm going to stop talking about it, because I'll talk about it even more in Patreon now, and I can be more candid.
Shanann Watts' family was getting in the way of their entertainment.
This man is not no detective. Chris did chloroform. He put these kids to sleep, and this is what happened. He talks about stress. What do you think he's doing to us every day? You have your people so manipulated.
My dad and I were just on AD's channel, and we got blocked, as usual, because he doesn't want to listen to us, and he never will. He just wants the money, and he wants the popularity. We all know it. Leave us alone. I'm sick and tired of it. We all are.
I know that Junior is very volatile.
We don't know who's behind this hate campaign. Could it be a certain family?
Why don't you just stop before someone gets hurt?
So I'm going to be making a documentary, but I hope to use the qualities. We've got a decent art director, we've got a decent photographer, we have the right equipment. You'll find it interesting because you will be involved in the making of the documentary. Luckily, our supporters gave us money to help with the documentary. When we spent a lot of money on a documentary, there's actors in it.
We have an encouragement from a top producer in Hollywood, the big producer in Hollywood.
She said we stole your money. There is no documentary.
My name's Nicole, and I'm calling because I'm concerned about a friend of mine. I dropped her off at her house at 2 in the morning last night, and I haven't been able to get a hold of her this morning. I've gone to her house, and her car's there. She won't answer phone calls. She won't answer text messages. What's her name? Shanann Watt.
I have been in close contact with the producer of the Netflix documentary that's coming out. I actually was blessed enough to be able to watch it today before it airs and is on Netflix tomorrow, so that I know what to expect. With that being said, there are YouTubers out there that have said and are charging money so that you can get an exclusive with them, i.e. the Armchair Detective. Please do not pay them money, but please, please, do not pay extra money to some stupid asshat that is trying to make money off of somebody else's family's tragedy yet again. I watched it. My friend finally has a voice. She finally gets to tell her story and the person that she was and the person that her two beautiful children were. So please, he does not have access to it. Nobody does. So there you go, Armchair Detective. Have a nice day.
I have 2 letters from Christopher, October the 28th, he wrote, and November the 3rd, he wrote to us. He's written us some letters we're going to get tomorrow, right?
I'd like to say that this Armchair Detective is not in support of my will, of my wishes, of my feelings, of my mindset, my directives. It's all been done without me blessing it. Don't go to these podcasts that have this mindset to spread propaganda, spread hurt, spread accusations. I'm not in support of it.
You know and I know that I'm in contact with the
Armchair Detective. We never had any contact with him. Chris has never had any contact with him. We've never been on his channel. We've never been on his Patreon, nothing like that. So I don't know where you get all this from, but it's not us.
He accuses me of everything. I've done nothing.
No hate from me. No videos hating people ever do I make about anybody.
And get a fucking life.
You pathetic cow.
So you better watch out. You're being watched. You go away, and we don't want to hear any more about you, and I won't say any more. If you continue on the streets of these channels, I will tell them more about you. That'll do for now. Country. I'm going to wind your neck in. Because I'm happy to tell the rest of the stories. Right? That's you dealt with. I won't name her, but I will say she lives close to me. I know who she is, I know where she is.
Found that lady Carol, I know where she is, she's in Europe. I will be taking her to court. Okay? I know who she is, I know where she is.
That makes me a charlatan, a crook, a man who wants to set up a charity and steal all the money. That's what she said. She's on YouTube, go over there.
It doesn't give you the power to order me around, because we can track you all. Every single one of you.
You don't go, I'll see you in court, AD. Are you pathetic? You're the one in trouble. You break the cease and desist. You break the injunction. You're arrested. You're tried. Not Armchair Detective.
I suffer from depression and anxiety. That will cause you at least a year's delay just to get me to court. That will cost you 50,000 in letters just to get me to court.
You're going to bankrupt yourself. I'm in England. Come and get me. It's going to cost you a damn fortune.
Not a game. I've been accused of all sorts. It's not a game, is it, Junior? And I'm going to release everything I know. And you won't like it. Things go better with Coke. Don't they? Coke, yeah? I know all about Coke. And who takes it and who doesn't. Who wants it and who doesn't. And who should be on social media and who shouldn't. I was an MI5 agent, special agent. That's my only, I know I'm not an Armchair Detective, but I was an agent for MI5. Really, I was.
I was waiting for Tammy to turn up from the FBI. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Tammy. Colorado Bureau of Investigation. Ask you to join me.
I've got somebody inside the prison at Wisconsin now, but I'm not going to tell you about it. I'll wait till I've got anything confirmed. But anyway, I just threw that in, didn't I?
Right. There are certain people who do anything, mislead people. They're not putting out content which is accurate. They're developing vigilante groups going after certain people who have not been proven to be guilty of anything.
The best I can get. See how high the ponytail is. See how high the ponytail is. That's what you've got to look at. Not her weight. She has lost weight, but that's her skinny name. That's her stride, yeah?
He is a scam artist. The con man is responsible for whipping up drama. It's all lies.
Mentioned, but I've got
4,000 people on my Facebook. They're all looking. They're looking all the time. They've been looking since we started. I told them to look for a defender, they say. And there's the truck parked outside. That was yesterday. You draw your own conclusions. I'll just give it to you. You do what you want with it.
This image was captured on February the 2nd, 2021. The vehicle was a Kia Telluride. It's not registered to her, but someone close to her. The man in front of the vehicle is wearing a mask which proves it's now. The source has seen her many, many times. We know exactly where she lives, what neighbourhood, and it seems to be still in shape and doesn't look any different than she did 2.5 years ago. She has on a black leggings, a lavender sweatshirt, over-the-shoulder handbag, sunglasses, and her hair is still in a ponytail. The length of her legs also match. I maintain this is NK. We have 3 pictures of her. You can see the hairline, the shape of the ears, her favourite sunglasses, the colour of the hair, the same hairstyle, the same rear. You know, as the car is registered to someone close to the person of that name. I've made my decision. That's not her, I'm a monkey's uncle. I'd stake a lot of money on that, sir. That the car's registered to someone she knows, the fact that the guy is the source, sees her on a daily basis. This is Denver, Colorado.
Now, a lot of you know who this is. I don't really want to give any publicity, but here he is, and he has been going on and on and on about how Nicole is guilty.
Chris Watts did not act alone.
He believes she's actually involved in the actual homicides, and he points out some really stupid stuff and lead people down a path that's not true. Proof that Chris Watts had help, and look what I found. And now you see that proves Nicole was there and she helped. And it's a lot of nonsense. It's a lot of nonsense. But he doesn't care if it's nonsense because it is sucked people in. And this is the biggest probably vigilante group going after Nicole and why she has to stay in hiding, because they have pronounced her guilty of homicide, of murder, maybe even more than one murder, maybe both the kids or Shanann, who knows what they think she's done. And so they have just really ripped her apart.
Alan Vinnicombe is not a well-educated man, but he's got a very advanced criminal mind, of a criminal con artist mind. He knows how to be a con artist, which of course would tell detectives that his con artist life didn't start on YouTube, that he was conning people before, and he was well practiced at conning people before.
These folks are being re-victimized on a daily basis. I have Frank Sr. joining us here tonight. Frank, welcome in to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming here tonight, Frank.
Yeah, it's a shame that we are going through this. Like I said, you know, it's not only us, it's other families that are doing it too.
This is what I think happened, and this is what I think happened, and this is what shadows show, and all this craziness. Stop making the conspiracy theory videos, the shadows, and all this bullshit. Stop it.
Off our laws, we urge you, please stop.
Please stop.
Who has supported us and prayed for us and our family.
Oh.
For Shannon and her grandchildren,
Heartbreaking.
we can't thank you enough. God bless you all, and thank you for your time.
I'm going to stop it right there because I'm getting choked up about it. This is disgusting, despicable behavior. Listen, people in the chat, I'm asking you to not point out people. We all know who is doing this. Let's not sit here and rebash everyone. I want this message to get out with respect and with honor, okay? Stop naming the people. If you name people in the chat, I'm going to block you. I know you guys want to get it out. Please just respect me. Let's get this message out. And when we see people making these broadcasts and doing these horrible things and breaking this family's heart over and over again, just report the broadcast. Let's back up the Rzuceks, and when we see someone going live and speaking about theories and things of that nature, I would offer them my protective services for free. I would do it for free. This man is saying, please leave us alone. Stop. Put yourself in his wife's shoes. Picture yourself Frank Rzuceks' wife that just lost her daughter and her grandkids, and now they have to listen to all of these videos being played over and over again. Just stop. Some people just don't fucking get it. You know, just listen to what these people are saying. They have had a family wiped out. It's not your job to go live and speak about them every day. Some people need to have their fucking eyes opened up. Some people need to open their eyes and realize what they're doing is hurtful. You need to fucking stop it. If you listen to this and you still continue to do that, then you need to go to a psychiatrist. You need to go and have your head examined. And I don't care if people spew hate at me for this, but I'm telling you, this is bad. This is fucking bad. And you people need to stop it. The Rzuceks family, and their wish is for you to stop making the videos. It's stop making the conspiracy theory videos, the shadows, and all this bullshit. Stop it.
All right? And no disrespect, all right? But some guy who says, I'm a detective, who's never probably been in a courtroom, God knows, never tried a criminal case, it's easy to sit back and say, oh man, somebody should go do this, go do this. These guys that are trying to make a quick buck off of, Chris Watts and saying, we're going to keep this story going forever. We're going to keep it going. I saw a shadow here. Okay, prove it. So what new evidence out there, guy who sits in a chair, do you think is going to come about? The reason why Chris Watts pled guilty is because he's guilty. But I do have 25 years of practical criminal law experience trying criminal cases. So I think that's worth just a little bit more for some guy sitting in his chair all day. That's all I got to say about that.
AJ's never made a hate video in his life from a man that's never said sorry once. There's never been in the wrong once. And he won't be tonight in his own mind because he's nuts.
He had a girlfriend, a consenting girlfriend, but she was too young for him. That's fine. We know that. He was 20, she was 13.
Do some research to see what there is on the net. It got spotted by an eagle-eyed.
Five is a perfect age for SAs to take children. They don't like them too young because of you can't control them. They don't like them too old. But at five, they know too much. So she's the ideal age. She's blonde. I mean, that's what they go for.
Oh, she looked gorgeous. Maddie McCann was beautiful. Maddie was beautiful. Lovely, beautiful, beautiful. Imagine if it sold the Peter ring, would you smuggle it out of Portugal? Some dodgy passport. Peter rings don't really want 4-year-olds and 3-year-olds because you've got to keep on changing the nappies or toilet in. Well, they don't want that. They want somebody that's been trained, like 10, 8, 9. That's what Peter rings keep long-term ones for. I don't know of pedos that even want a 3, 4-year-old for sex. Very few of them do. They do, but very few. More want the mate and the belly. The ones that want the 3, 4, 2 could be wrong, but I've looked into it. And that's what I've seen.
I got this ambition to hack into computers and watch people getting undressed in their bedroom and they won't even know.
You sick woman. Why would I make up a fake threat?
One troll tonight said, I'm waiting outside your house.
Oh yeah, Alpine Stroll, I know where you live. What do you think of that?
It is the elephant in the room.
And the DM photoshopped them together. They've photoshopped a child into a duet. Look at the line. It's Photoshop. There is no child porn on the internet. I hate to warn you that. There is no child porn on the internet. I checked.
Remember, don't believe what they say.